grew up in kind of a farm acreage type setting. I had all the animals, the chickens, the ducks, the everything. And those were my responsibility. And my mom was very much the mentality that I'm no different than my siblings, I'm no different than anybody else. Chores need to be done, figure it out. And so that kind of really set me up to understand that I'm not different than everybody else and that I can learn how to do things even if I have to do them differently. I'm considered legally blind. I was born with a really rare genetic condition where part of my eyes just never developed. So essentially I can't filter out light properly. I can't see how 3D, like how far things are. So if there's shadows on the ground, I'll like try to step because I think it's a step and I'll stumble and maybe giggle at myself a little bit out of embarrassment, but it happens.
Hooking the right knee up on the pole.
I took on a pole fitness class as kind of a New Year's resolution, as a way to get some more movement, maybe shed a little bit of fluff here and there, but also make some friends and get out in the community and try something new. I think there's been a lot of progression. In the beginning, you start off not understanding how to move in certain ways and kind of learning the basics, but also learning how to engage with different muscles and do different types of moves and things. I know Sean has become one of my best friends also, which has been great about this experience. But it started in the beginning, we're trying to learn how to do invert, right? So to flip upside down. And he's like, hey, I'll help you. Like, I'll bring out the cushions and I'll catch you. And I was like, I don't trust you, I'm not doing it. But after a couple weeks, I could do it. And it was like the best thing ever, learning how to do something new and mastering, how do you engage with different muscles and things.
The biggest consideration at first was the difference between do this and raising your right arm above your head, placing your left hand on the pole, turning your palm down like you're dumping a cup of coffee out. Turning it from able sight people to a sight impairment, it was how do we find language that builds you up and creates an opportunity where you're not struggling in class and you feel like you're moving at the same pace. I wanted to show them physically you were capable no matter what.
I have determination to do things. It doesn't stop me from trying to do things where there's other people who may take the class and say, hey, I just can't do it. You don't have that same ambition, which they could, right? But because I did have that, that's something that was celebrated. And it's like, wow, it's amazing you did these things, which is amazing that I did these things because I did them, not just because I'm blind.